Hi everyone, welcome. I'm Edward Emerson. I work here at Delmark as a project coordinator working closely with the National Quantum Literacy Project. And we are here with some of our interns and peers, and we are having a roundtable discussion around the future of quantum and what impact the National Quantum Project will have within the workforce and in the underserved communities. Before we get started, we will have our guests introduce themselves.
Hi, Sakina Good from Baltimore. Thanks for having me. Thanks for being here.
Hi, it's Olalowa Ojo from Lagos, Nigeria. Thanks for having me.
Hi, I'm Eric Richmond, Waldorf, Maryland.
How you doing? Brian Delightful there, Baltimore, Maryland.
Awesome. Thank you all for being here. So we're gonna get right into it. So Eric, what is quantum anyway?
So, quantum is kind of like it's kind of a new, but not really new because it's always been here. It's like an energy that we can't harness yet, but we can't harness it, but we are in the process of understanding it better and to try and help implement into our new technologies that we're creating. So hopefully quantum will be able to help us with a lot of different things across multiple different fields and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's solving problems in general, really.
Yeah.
Quantum uses the quantum mechanical phenomenon with superposition and a theory, what was it?
Entanglement?
Yeah, entanglement. That's what it was. It was entanglement. And it uses that to solve problems and calculate things that we need.
So the quantum era introduces a new reality, one with endless possibilities. And we briefly just talked about what quantum is. So Ojo, what's going on in your mind right now? About the future of quantum impact.
Well, thank you for answering that question. Like I said, quantum is a new thing to me. You actually questioned me up on it. And we were talking about earlier, before we started, like I said, I learned about quantum from The Flash.
Right.
One of my favorite shows. I've been watching it since it started. So, I'm trying to understand more about it and see how it's going to affect us in the future because, if I can know now, I can prepare, for what's possibly going to happen.
Well, you brought up a very good point about the Flash. I really like how they use a lot of the quantum things in there, such as the parallel universes, entanglement. Flash is actually able to split his body in two by simply vibrating at a faster rate than what's around him. So it's a lot of interesting stuff in the Flash that correlates directly with quantum.
So is this something you will see in the physical?
Yes, I believe so. In the future.
Okay, Brian. So can you help us explain the difference from bits and quantum bits or qubits?
Bits. So bits are essentially a computer's language, binary code using zeros and ones. It encodes information. So inside of the bit, there's a lot of information in there, which the normal computer, then translates, decodes it, and then gets the information out of the bits. A qubit uses superposition, which is a multiple state quantum system that allows it to be two positions at once, which is a 0 and a 1 at once. So that's really cool as well. And yeah.
0 and 1 at once.
Yeah, so with binary, which is what we use now in our computers, it can either be 0 or 1. So it's 0 is off and 1 is on. But with superposition, you can be in two different states at the same time. So you could be at 0 and you could be at 1, or you could be somewhere in between there all at the same time. So it's really crazy to this new kind of information.
That sounds like some time travel stuff.
It does, definitely.
So Eric, Do we already have quantum like computer? The quantum
Yeah,
computing already exists.
Yeah, so like quantum technology, it's like a new upcoming thing. We've been working on it for a while, but there are like companies that do actually have like quantum computers, such as like IBM. There are other companies out there that are like that are currently working on it, or they are about to like finish. They have like Google, Microsoft. There's other companies I can't think off the top of my head, but yeah, there's a lot of like the big companies that are really starting to like get their quantum computers up and running, so they can start like harnessing this kind of technology.
So right now it's like at a very limited amount of qubits. I think they said they only have 100 qubits available, but in the future that number should rise.
Mhm.
And speaking about qubits, like, so the more qubits, the more powerful.
The more qubits, the more data you can hold, the more information,
Okay.
the more problems you can solve. Really.
Okay.
Yes. While in school, like Shekinah, how did your advisors and like professors motivate you or inspire you to be a successful student? And I ask this because how students are influenced and trained can determine their success.
I would definitely say from like my younger school days, they already had a system in place, so it kind of was each one teach one, we all learning the same way, finding out the same things and everything. But prior to getting into information technology and different work readiness programs, that's where I found out what kind of learner I was. So being kinesthetic, being hands-on, and being a visual learner, that really helped me kind of just narrow in what I could learn and how much I could retain. So that was pretty awesome, I would say.
How about you, Ojo?
Can you repeat the question again?
While in school, how did your advisor or like professor motivate you or influence you to be a successful student?
Well, I graduated from Koubou State University, and that's at HBCU. My professors just influenced me, because they were like, okay, you're a young black man in this country, like you have to be successful, you gotta work 10 times harder, you gotta, because, the reason why HBCUs exist is because of our past, it's because of what our ancestors did to make us work harder. So, literally, they just like, people worked hard for you to be here, so you gotta pay the debt. So that's how they, motivated me.
So they was very hands-on.
Yes, because in Koubou State I was very I was like a very social person. I created multiple social media like platforms on Koubou, and that took notice to professors and administrators because I was able to create a platform to connect the whole school. So they were like, okay, I see you can do that. That's all fun, but let's get you to graduate.
Yeah.
Let's get you to graduate.
So they kept you on the track.
Yes. So
Awesome. When I think about quantum and the different from our laptop now and quantum like computing, I think about a cup of apple juice or coffee, and a coffee have many like compounds in it, right? Our laptop now will only be able to analyze those compounds in that coffee cup for an amount of time, right? Whereas though a quantum system will be able to efficiently analyze every compound and then give it to us in a sufficient layout at a faster rate. So that's my understanding of the difference with our regular system now and in the future coming. Any other thoughts or concerns?
You all better get ready for quantum.
Yeah.
That's all I really gotta say.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
coming.
Quantum waves
It's
coming.
here now. It's here now.
I do have a question.
Yes.
As the people, how do you guys think you can prepare?
Just prepare your mind. Prepare to let go of everything you thought you did.
Okay.
So
That sums it up.
yeah, you just have to have like a willingness to learn, and then
Yeah.
like just let us, let our program, just you have the willingness to learn, and then you just you learn about it. It's just
If you got your lane, stay in it and just
Yeah.
be willing to adjust. Gotcha.
And what he was to payback what he was saying.
Yeah.
Like you have the willingness to learn, like be open-minded, because some people might think about this and like,
That's a very big.
it's like people might be like, I don't know about this, man,
Yeah.
because people these days aren't like, they aren't willing to try new things, they
Accept new
stuck-
thoughts,
accept
accept new beliefs, everything.
that's kind of our downfall as human race.
Yeah.
It's so hard to like really figure out like, okay, our way is not the only way. There's the infinite ways
Infinite
that
ways.
you can like solve something.
Yeah.
So yeah, like being open-minded, being able to like you know what, take that first step to understand it. And like I said, it's not going to be for everyone. And the people that do actually adapt to it are the people that are going to be, far ahead than the rest. So.
For sure.
That will be all. Thank you all.
Give me a clap.